Hello, you beautiful people, and James. So today we bring you another new channel, and this one is called Jordan Peterson's Notes, and the video is called Jordan Peterson Destroys Woke Professor's Theory of Existence. So,
Wow. I don't know who Jordan Peterson is because I'm living under a shoe. But
he has been for a while.
Been on Joe Rogan shows many a times.
I've been slipping on my Joe Rogan podcast, to be honest with y'all, but I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, let's go ahead and check out who this is. To me, anyways.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, he's
incoming
gonna
freshman
open your
next year,
mind, mate.
University of Toronto, Stanford University, 18-year-old kids coming into this. We've been through 3 years of COVID. I won't rehearse it all. One sentence. What would you say to them as they begin university at the age of 18 or 19? What's the restorative, the redemptive sentence? What should they do?
Don't be thinking your ambition is corrupt.
Which one's him?
Him.
Okay.
You know, because
can
that's
tell by
part
his
of the
voice.
message now. Human beings, we're a cancer on the planet. We're headed for an environmental apocalypse.
Absolutely,
The
we are.
entire historical structure is nothing but atrocity, et cetera, et cetera. Anyone with any ethical aim whatsoever is just going to pull back. You don't want to manifest any ambition, support the patriarchal structure, exploit the environment.
Let me touch on that cancer part that I agree with. Humans are the only beings that don't migrate. We terraform and shape our
That's true.
we terraform and shape our land to fit us instead of adapting to the environment we're in. We're killing the planet to fit our needs. Everything else, everyone else migrates. Insects, birds, fish, everyone migrates but us. So it's not giving the world to heal because we're here like a cancer.
Wherever we go, we will destroy it. And we have been doing it for
And what does cancer cells do? Grow and destroy. We're growing and destroying.
Yeah, but I also think that we're learning and we're getting better at the same time.
No,
You have people.
We're cancer to the planet.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but I'm also saying that we're actually getting better. We're starting to make technology so we don't kill the planet, if you know what I mean. Like, there's obviously you got solar panels and there's all this other kind of stuff that's being obviously invented, but yeah, we're starting to learn, but it's just always the people, whoever's in charge, really. It's up to them. It's like, we could turn off a light bulb, but it's not going to do anything.
You know what,
Even
man?
if we kept it on the whole life, it doesn't matter.
It's bad to say, but we're literally waiting for a certain generation to go bye-bye. And as soon as that happens, I think we will be okay.
Yeah, I think, as soon as, like, I say our kids start to get into their 20s and that's when stuff will start to get sorted.
Yes,
because
I think so.
the generation that's just at the right age now, they're all morons, to be honest.
You see all the people in office in every country, the old school. That's why we're still at war.
Old school, absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and get started.
Pull back. You don't want to manifest any ambition, support the patriarchal structure, exploit the environment. You got to crush yourself down. You shouldn't even have any children. It's like, no, there's no excuse for that. There's zero excuse for that. I saw a professor at an event, something like this. He came out and trumpeted this bloody environmentally friendly house he built. And, you know, fair enough, man. It was a pretty interesting house, but not everybody had the $4 million that it took him to build it. And I'm not criticizing his money even. It's like, he's had some money, good for him. He built a house, okay. But then to trumpet that as a moral virtue, well, you're pushing it there. And then he came out to all the kids and he said, you know, my wife and I decided that we were only going to have one child. And I think that's one of the most ethical things we could have possibly done. And I would strongly encourage you to do the same. I thought, you son of a bitch. You get up in front of these young people. A lot of these
Talk to him. I want to hear him say it again. The bass in his voice when he said that.
Yes. So listen to this guy.
Hold on, man. I want to hear that B.
You son of a bitch.
There we go.
You get up in front of these young people. A lot of these kids were children of first-generation immigrants from China. And he showed all these images, you know, of these terrible factories in China, these endless rows of sterile mechanism that were subordinating all the Chinese people to this terrible, you know, capitalist machine. And I thought, you don't understand. Half the audience is looking at those factories and thinking, that's a hell of a lot better than struggling through the mud under Mao, buddy. And so I don't know where he thought he was, but to come out in front of all those kids and basically tell them that the whole human enterprise is so goddamn corrupt that the best thing they could possibly do is limit their multiplication, and to think of himself as a scholar and an educator
Yeah,
is
I was
just,
gonna say.
I did say something, by the way. It was rather uncomfortable, and he stomped off the stage.
I want to see.
But-
I want to see what he's talking about. I want to see that actual altercation. I want to see that.
Well, no, he's telling you about it, so it's most probably not out.
I know it's not out, but like I want to see him go back and forth. Action. He's telling the story about what had
But
happened.
dude, trust me. There's this one video that I'll get where he talks to a feminist.
Okay,
It's
well,
brilliant interview, brilliant.
yeah.
Whoever talks to him,
I don't know.
He opens their mind.
I've never
they
heard
got to
of
bring
him.
their stuff.
I've never heard of him because I've been like away from social media and like stuff for a long time. So this is like I've never seen him. So this is cool.
This
I'm gonna start
one
watching this
thing.
stuff. I'm gonna start watching this. I don't want to watch too much because if we're gonna start, reacting to it, then I don't want to watch too much. But yeah, this is nice. This is nice.
Say something, by the way. It was rather uncomfortable, and he stomped off the stage.
Mm-hmm.
But that's no message for young people. There's no excuse for that. And you think, well, we're going to destroy the planet. We have to do this. We have to demoralize the youth to be ethical. It's like, yeah, really, that's your theory? You're going to demoralize young people to be ethical? That's your theory? It's like, you should go home and think about that for like a year. And I'm passionate about this, because you have no idea how many people that's killing.
Oh, he's getting emotional.
Yeah,
You have no
really loves
idea.
people.
I see people everywhere, all over the world. They're so demoralized, especially young people, with a conscience, because they've been told since they were little that there's nothing to them but corruption and power. It's like, how the hell do you expect them to react? Well, I shouldn't do anything then,
Dr. Jordan Peterson on what was the phrase? The divine sovereign
Individual.
The divine
Yeah.
sovereign individual.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's a he is a doctor for like
Yeah, he's a
whoa.
university professor.
Okay.
That's how how he got famous was, I think, like people were protesting him, saying he was racist and stuff.
Oh,
But
yeah.
then you had like loads of black students like, no, he's not. What are you even defending him? And then he got famous, and then people went back and saw more of his interviews, and he's definitely like a humanitarian. Like he loves people.
Politicians that
he's-
don't like him.
Yeah, no, left
Religion
and right.
people don't like him. Politicians
he's-
don't like him.
So that means
no
just
one
wants
likes him.
That means we
people
love
to
him.
be good. Yeah,
Nobody likes him because he makes you feel bad about yourself if you're not a good person.
Gotcha.
Mm.
You know what?
But then you should listen to what he says and take it, and then improve
yes.
yourself.
You know the way he talks and like I don't know the way he like puts his sentences together. He reminds me of Asmongold.
Yeah, and the thing with this guy
It's
though
because
is
they're
like,
geniuses.
yeah, like, and this guy as well, like every word he says, he's thought about as he says it. So if you try and repeat what he said but change the wording, he's on you instantly. He said,
Yeah.
no,
I didn't
used
say
my
that.
words
Yeah.
I use my words specifically. Don't twist them. And I've got a great interview that he did with a feminist, mate. It's brilliant.
The thing about him, he
All
has complete recall of memory. He can remember a lot.
He's a fucking genius.
Yeah.